Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. Appreciate you. Welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. I was playing around with some numbers again today, y'all. You know, this is kind of like a new hobby for me to, learn these things. So I was playing around with some numbers, and people were asking me to do Dolph like I did Mo threes in the murder by numbers. But like I told you, you have to break up everything into different people that is connected to the case somehow. So I did Young Dolph, Murder by Numbers, and Makita's. Okay, so it was mostly on Makita's cookies. Okay, y'all. So I did do some other stuff with your Gotti name and stuff like that, but I'm gonna do that another time. I'm just gonna do Makita's cookies for right now. So let's get started. So I put in Makita's homemade cookies, and I was trying to figure out anything that matched up with what happened to Dolph. Okay, and the first thing that popped up that I paid some serious attention to was November 17 and 18. November 17, 18. I found that odd, and if you look at the numbers, look at all the numbers, y'all. The prime numbers are all the same. The numbers that's underneath, 6633, is under each one. Okay. The reverse ordinal is the same. The reverse full ordinal, reduction is the same. Okay. I found that odd. And then on the last one says the success came in time. Now I want y'all to think about something. When Dolph passed away, it changed the Makita's homemade cookies life forever. Y'all, they were struggling at first. They were doing PPP loans left and right. I don't even know how they haven't even got in trouble for all the PPP loans that they, put in for. And they did it in different names and all kind of stuff, getting loans for the same place under different names, y'all. So I'm still surprised they haven't went to jail for that. So it makes you wonder, are they plugged somehow? Especially after what happened to Dolph. Did that plug them in? Okay. And a lot of stuff that changed in their lives. Like I said, it happened on the 17th and the 18th. They were in serious debt, y'all. Okay, they were in a lot of debt. And they were, trying their best to stay afloat, y'all. And when Dolph was allegedly taken out on the 17th, the 18th is when they put up that GoFundMe. And they got out of debt through that GoFundMe. So that alone caught my attention, November 17, 18. Okay? The success came right in time. That's the last number that popped up. That has the same reverse ordinal number. And it has the same English ordinal number. And it still has the 6633 prime numbers as the same. So I thought that was, really, really odd. Because the success came right in time. So was Dolph taken out right in time for them to, come up off of him? It just seems weird that came out. Let's keep going, y'all. This is what else pulled. The next thing that pulled up. Now, y'all can look at the numbers yourself. Lucifer unveiling true identity. So he's showing his face. Actions speak louder than words popped up, and cash rules everything around me popped up. Same prime number, 6633. Few things changed, but it still remained the same. The 330 English ordinal number stayed the same. The Reverse ordinal, $3.99. Just a lot of things that stayed the same. If you think about actions speaking louder than words, all of the Makitas have been lying, y'all. Okay, and I had to break it up in two things because I looked under Makita's homemade cookies, and then I looked up under Makita's cookies. Okay, but think about their actions ever since this took place. The mother, starting from the mother all the way down. Okay, we already know that Maurice was weird and acting really strange throughout the whole thing. The way he came over there and started talking to people all nonchalant, like he had just went and did what he had to do and came back to the scene to, get the reaction from the people that's standing outside. He was so calm and nonchalant about the whole thing, like nothing major had taken place. So we already know Maurice seems as if, okay, so I'm gonna say allegedly, he played a part. The removing of his car, people saying that he was there, he wasn't there, the changing of clothes, stuff like this, okay, that people were saying about him. It just seems odd to me, okay. Pamela Hill, the first thing she come out and say is, let me not talk too much, like she didn't want to go off of script that somebody had told her to say. It seemed like she did not want to mess up what they had told her to say. And then she said something else that was really, really odd, that, if y'all want this to go away and people not to get in trouble, y'all need to, be quiet, stop talking. She wanted people to stop talking that were all involved or had something to do with the surroundings of this whole thing. She was telling everybody to stop talking. And I thought that was odd. What if that was her family member and somebody took him out in that type of way? Would you want people to stop talking, or would you want justice? And she was saying, she said stop talking. She stopped by the office before everything even went down. And I didn't understand the purpose of that. If she had to drop off something from the house, Maurice could have dropped it off because he was going to that store and she was supposed to go to the new store. So I found that odd that she even stopped by there. It was like she was stopping by to say her goodbyes to the store that started it all. All of her businesses. So it kind of made me wonder about that. So if you think about actions speaking louder than words, think about how, Raven she was on the news smiling. She was laughing. She was talking about she cared about Dolph, but at the same time, she had a smirk on her face. She was laughing on the news channel. She was smiling. And I just didn't get it. Like, how are you smiling in everybody's face after this just went down in your place? And she was saying that she was crying and her mama had to grab the steering wheel. She didn't look like she was upset at all. She looked as if it was funny to her. Because they did it. Mission accomplished. That's what she was acting like to me. She's lied over and over again. Her story has changed over and over again. And then her brother, think about Wretched, when he had that live. And her brother came on there. On Wretched TV. If you haven't seen it, go look at it. Her brother was talking to Wretched and he was lying through his teeth. Everything that he was saying, oh yeah, Wretched caught him up on that. For surely sure. He caught him up in the middle of just lying back and forth. He was saying that they don't even like Yo Gotti and them. He was saying they ain't feeling Gotti and them like that. They had no ties to none of these people on CMG, side. But look what happened this year at 420. The smoke shop had a little event up there. And look who all was up there. Raven them was up there at Yo Gotti's brother and Black Youngster and brothers people, little smoke shop. So that was a lie. Everything that has came out of these people's mouths has been nothing but lies. Lies after lies after lies. Okay? So actions speak louder than words. That to me stood out because everything that they have been doing, everything that they have been doing ever since, it's suspect, y'all. Okay? Cash rules everything around me. Think about everybody that was around Dolph in some shape or form has came up since Dolph has passed away. So that reminds me of that. Everybody, even the Makitas, they even came up. Everybody around Dolph has came up since he passed. Even his enemies. They have came up since he passed. Lucifer unveiling his true identity. That could be any one of them. That could be any one of them, okay? But the one that stands out the most is Demon. They said something on that live, on Wretched's live, when he did that interview with Raven's brother. He said something that stood out. He said that Dolph pretty much separated himself from the person he came in there with and walked over there to the side to make a phone call, or get, not make a phone call, but get on the phone. So that's why Demon or whatever, if he came in the store with him, did not get hit up too, because Dolph went over to the side in the, the blind spot, y'all. And he got hit up in the corner by himself, which makes you wonder, did Demon know? Did he know to stand over there to the side and stay out the way? Okay, y'all? Stuff just don't, stuff, it seems odd that how it went down and nobody else got hit up. Okay, y'all? It seems really, really odd. Now, this came up too under, this didn't come up under Makita's homemade cookies. This came up under Makita's cookies. Okay, this part right here. Because I told you I put it in two different ways. So one word that came up was ready and willing, which I thought was odd that came up, ready and willing. But that came up. And the pram numbers on these are 55, 44. And as you can see, they lines up all the way across almost the border. Except for the, the reverse, the 158 and 185 here. 77, 247, 85, all lines up. And ready and willing, that seems like it's talking about the Makitas, that they were ready and willing to sell Dolph out for some money so they can get out of debt, okay? And, they were promised things, allegedly. All of a sudden, Raven has she has artists now and all of this other bull crap. Just think about all of this stuff, okay? She's doing videos and all this, okay? Her and her artists. So what was she promised, y'all? Okay. 3 times 11 came up, which matches with all of these other numbers. In the middle, you have 3 times 11. If you can't see it, let me blow it up a little bit for you all. 3 times 11. And 3 times 11 is 33, y'all. So we all, everybody been saying that Freemason stuff is involved in this mess. Eastern Stars are involved in this mess. And it makes you wonder when 3 times 11 pops up, okay? And then it lines up with ready and willing. And it comes up under Makita's cookies, y'all, okay? The other thing that comes up is Serpent's bloodline. And when I looked up Serpent's bloodline, which adds up, same prime numbers and everything, as you can see. When I looked up Serpent's bloodline, these are the pictures that popped up, y'all. Serpents, okay? Snakes. A lot of snakes around Dolph. Same thing with Mo3. A lot of snakes. People pretending like they like you, but they didn't. It's just like Raven when she ran out to the car and, filming him, talking about he stopped out here every time he come to Makita's. It was like she was making sure all of his ops knew that if he come into town, you definitely can catch him here because this is going to be one of his stops. Okay? And it also makes you wonder about that phone call. When he separated himself from the brother and everybody else, allegedly, that was in the store, and the cashiers and all of that, and walked over there to the side and got in the corner by himself, and then he's the only one gets taken out when he went to that corner over there. It just seems odd to me, y'all. And the whole thing of him falling out of the window instead of falling the inside of the store, that was odd to me too. But these are the pictures that was, popping up when I looked up, Serpent's bloodline. Okay? And think about all of the kids of the Hills family. How everybody's been lying back and forth, back and forth. So is it talking about them as being the snakes? Okay? And the snake bloodline? Maybe. It could be a possibility. This is the Makita's cookie, like I was telling y'all, the 5544 that comes up. And when I put Makita's cookies in, If you look to the right, it says One World Government. And as soon as I put in images on One World Government, this is what pops up in the middle, the Illuminati and the One World Government. So that's popped up. So y'all, I seriously do believe that there is some evilness that took place with this whole thing. And this is why Dolph was taken out in the manner that he was taken out. You know, I was looking out, I think it was Hip Hop Mentor. I was looking at his page, and he was showing the autopsy report of Dolph. And they were saying that he was hit in the forehead, the neck, the face. I mean, he was lit up, y'all. They wanted to make sure that he was gone this time. Wasn't no going to the hospital and coming back out. They was making sure this time. This was personal, y'all. It wasn't about no, you know, the crap that they want to act like it could have been about, you know, with straight drop and all of this stuff. This was so very personal. And it tied to a lot of people, y'all. Okay? Another thing that popped up to me was weird was when I put in Makita's cookies, these two numbers popped up too. These two things popped up too. Pack with the Devil, that popped up, which was the same numbers almost as Makita's cookies. And the Slaughterhouse popped up. So, you know, as you can see, let me go back and show y'all the numbers on Makita's cookie. 131, and it's 5544 pram numbers underneath. But 131, 50, 247, and 85. Excuse me, 5544 is the prime numbers. So when you go to the next picture, the 185 still has the 5544 prime numbers. But the last two numbers are the same as Makita's cookies. The reverse ordinal is 247. And the reverse full reduction is 85. Those are the same numbers. But the prime numbers are exactly the same. 5544. And if you look at the Slaughterhouse, which comes up under Pact with the Devil. So they, you know, it makes sense that they could have made a pact with the devil. You know, so that they can get out of debt and get some money and set up somebody and go about their business and think that they, you know, gonna be good. They're gonna be able to sleep at night. But, you know, this gonna backfire on them. So, Pact with the Devil, it stood out to me. The Slaughterhouse, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Slaughtering of Dolph. So, we don't know what happened in that place. We really don't. We don't know what happened. You know, they want us to believe that two people ran up to the window and started hitting him up. But if that's the case, then why did the people next door or the people in the laundromat or whatever, why did they say they heard some arguing going on? So who was arguing? If there was like somebody getting into it right before the guys start, you know, that he started hearing the, you know, the guns going off, then who was arguing then? What they gonna say? Dolph was on the phone arguing with somebody, and then somebody else ran to the window and did something to him? Is that what they about to change it around to now? He was arguing with somebody on the phone, you know, because somebody from the laundromat said that there were a loud arguing going on. So was the guys arguing that was running up to the window? Was they arguing with each other? Who get to hit them first? I mean, make it make sense. Something ain't adding up, y'all. Another thing that, you know, came up when I was messing with this stuff, okay, was Rex offender, okay? And I want you to pay attention to the numbers on here. It is 140, 59, 84, 58, and then Freemason numbers are 140, 59, 84, 67, but still the same prime numbers, 5544, y'all. Same prime numbers. I thought that was odd. And then for Rex offenders to pop up, and then one of the people that's locked up right now, look what it says in the middle. Young Dolph shooting suspect Justin Johnson in court for Rex offender violation. So The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this, it said Rex offenders with a S. Is it more than one Rex offender that's attached to this case? Is somebody else that's going to get arrested for this have a background in the same thing of Justin Johnson, y'all? Because it has an S on the end when it came up under Makita's cookies. Okay, y'all? So I just wanted to, go over this with you all and let you know, yes, some things were lining up. And I am going to break it down some more when I put in more people. Okay, I did pull up some stuff on Yo Gotti and Black Youngster. I pulled up some stuff on them, and I'm going to do that probably tomorrow because it's a lot trying to put all these pictures together. And I have to put the pictures together so I don't have to keep doing one at a time. That's why I try to put 3 pictures together or 2 pictures together. But yeah, y'all, these things are lining up. Okay? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.